course you get the Rams and I get the fucking Steelers.
EA Sports
I
coverage
guess.
of the National Football
Wait,
League
no,
takes
isn't he
us to the
injured?
City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Rams.
This is the ugly ass jersey. They didn't put on my jerseys. Why is my character trucking? What the fuck?
Out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I don't know. I saved the recording. I'll check it after this.
Throwing first play is Pickett.
No.
Flush to his right.
It automatically put him in. Are you kidding me? I was in throwing motion.
Leonard Floyd from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Throwing on 2nd and long. Pickett completing it to the right side. Johnson. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Yes, sir.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steelers getting another first down on a bit of a roll.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave the
I think I
tight
can
end
get it done.
Bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Wow!
Here as he's taken down.
We're good still.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, that's not
Let's
one
go.
you see very often on
Let's
Aaron
go.
Donald, because we know he's not trying to do anything intentional, but that time, just
Don't hit the fucking quarterback.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on
He deserves to
first
get
down.
hit.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline.
That's good.
Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Pickett, he'll buy some time right. And this one taken in on the right side,
Kenny Pickett.
in the field of play.
One more incompletion and you're out of here.
The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Yep.
Here comes the 7th play now of this
Think I'm
drive,
fucking
as
playing.
this is 3rd and 10.
One more incompletion and you're out of here, buddy.
Here's Pickett. Flushed out
Facts.
right. And it's gonna
All
be
right,
incomplete.
you're done for.
He's able to
You're
catch
out of
it
here.
down.
I don't care. Mitchell Trubisky, he's getting his ass in. He's a higher overall anyway. Get him in. Mitchell Trubisky. Are you gonna unpause?
Right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an amazing fucking catch, though.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky.
Trubisky, the GOAT. The GOAT.
And he is going to have the Steelers first down on a well-designed play there. That gets them 16 to move the chains. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened?
Yeah, that was fire.
I think that they game planned for it. When you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Oh, there's no way he's getting one unless he plays backup for a good team.
Second down, Trubisky. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one.
I was laughing so hard.
14 yards on the scramble. Now a 1st and 10.
Could never be me.
Now Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And he's in. Touchdown.
Mitchell Trubisky, the GOAT.
Mitchell Trubisky.
Look at him do the Fortnite. Body bag. Body bag.
First on the road here in LA.
Oh, body bag. I'm gonna kill myself.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
No.
Stafford. Flush to his right. Pass caught.
That's the fake white boy.
Be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 there.
That's
on the play.
Stowanowski, whatever his fucking name is.
Second and a couple.
Let's go. Are you kidding me? I should have known. Thank God.
Met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Now a first down throw. Stafford. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there.
Yeah, so did I.
Opening drive, INT.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Skoranek. He's got it.
Oh my gosh, Stowanowski. What the fuck is this? Oh my god, more like fucking Allah Akbar. Fuck this guy.
23 and a first. Six 0 our score after one.
Ain't no way.
The 37 on 1st and 10.
I forgot you have Miles Jack. And Defensive Player of the Year, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Gonna run the sweep here. This is
I read that.
Yardage here. Back at the 41. Miles Jack with a big-time hustle.
Body bag.
He backs the offense up. That's the danger, Charles,
Come on,
of running
me.
plays
Come
like
on,
this
me.
for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes they can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage, and didn't get it back.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Oh, look at this play call.
Snowmanowski, who the fuck is this? All of a sudden, he's the greatest.
22. They're able to keep the drive.
Dude, he's like Taysom Hill. He plays every position.
Proves to be a good one. So after the conversion on fourth, here's first and 10 just outside of the red zone. Sliding out of the pocket. Man,
oh, I thought that was Snowmanowski again. I was about to freak out.
The 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
And it's caught.
Dude, oh my god, dude, every white dude is scaring me now.
About the 1-yard line.
I think it's Snowmanowski, my nightmare.
And now it's second and goal.
I thought it was Cam Akers.
Oh, how about this call?
He fumbled! Snowmanowski fumbled on the goal line.
He lost the
He
football.
fumbled.
Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types
How
of
did he
opportunities in
fucking
the red
fumble?
zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able.
You're joking. You're joking me. Matthew Stafford. That was so unexpected. That's the last thing I expected.
Point away now from moving out in front.
Oh.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
This is disappointing.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Gunnar Olszewski bringing it out.
Let's go, 25.
Ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Well, commentator, if you knew what happened last game, you would know that I have to kick it out every time now, or else it might be a safety.
Here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now?
Put your best product out there. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On third down, Trubisky. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force third and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on third down.
Now Trubisky on first down. Flushed out right.
I know, I had to throw it to him.
Johnson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I'm not throwing it to him. Fuck
23
him.
yards on the play.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing once
I forgot what
more,
play I had.
Trubisky. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. line.
Are you kidding me?
Taylor
What?
with the pick. And
The
the
fuck?
Rams are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at
That's
their
not
own
who I wanted to
8-yard
throw it to. I was throwing it to
they tried
fucking
take
the other
their
guy.
shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
George
And when
Pickens.
you describe trying
George
to take their
Pickles.
shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it.
He's past the line of scrimmage. Hello.
They win the day and
Hello. He's past the line of scrimmage.
20 big ones and a first down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up.
I fucking hate him. Ban him from the NFL.
They worked this well upfield across the 45. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And this will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. On first down, it's Stafford. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
After the interception, here's Trubisky, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
I be for real right now.
Is incomplete.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
Second and 10. It's Trubisky again. Flush to his right. Open.
Yes,
completes
sir.
it to Claypool. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Always a benefit to have a quarterback that can roam outside of the pocket, make that throw, and I guess it's helpful to have a guy that can come down with a ball like that.
All that ties in together perfectly. Imagine being on the other side of the ball, though. You think you've got cover.
Got his man, it's caught.
Bah!
The Steelers
Bah!
touchdown.
Bah! Dots.
As the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first
Look
half.
at that pack. That
Now
Jalen
Trubisky
Ramsey
to
pack,
throw
baby.
for it.
Oh,
It's
roughing the
incomplete.
passer.
But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
They'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people
Oh,
started
hell
to
nah.
realize that
I would
3
do the
for
same
2
thing.
was really
Fucking-
starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And he returns
Powell.
this to the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Being chased out left. Oh, a hit. He lost the football.
don't sell.
Puts it on the ground.
Don't
And there it
sell.
is, set up. up shop at the 27-yard line.
I don't know.
Disappointing into the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage,
I went for it. I went for it.
You're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play.
Yeah.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly some thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Tremaine Edmonds.
Safety Terrell Edmonds picks it. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish.
3rd and 30.
To start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very... And a loose football! And the Rams have got it back.
Whatever.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That would complete.
Dude, ban him from the NFL. Ban him.
Inside the 35. 23
Fucking
yards
dude,
of
this guy
final
haunts
tally.
me.
Now a play fake it at Stafford.
He's not. Skovanovsky is not catching that over me. There's no way. If he caught that, I'm deleting the game.
The Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by David Long. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case,
and this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
Dude, the same dude.
Ben Skowronek from 10 yards out. And the Rams take the first turnover.
The same dude, Skovanovsky, that's his name, Dad. And he scored on me again. Yeah, I want him banned from the NFL.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14.
I want to drive and me scoring on him.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
What is my character doing?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Yeah, Skovanovsky who scored on me.
Evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with
No,
a first and 10.
I have to go take a shower.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy.
I hate him in real life.
Trubisky will throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
Damn.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Really?
And just a yard to go here on second down. Throwing here, Trubisky. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. About a 39-yard pickup. They'll take it. So 3 plays already first and goal.
Oh, this is going to Claypool.
Little time. Harris. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Again, it's Harris. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Here's Trubisky. Open man is Johnson.
Let's go.
Touchdown Steelers. A 1-yard touchdown pass as his guys have now moved out in front. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd.
Yes,
Go ahead and
sir.
take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity.
I told my dad he should have stayed in the room. I was going to score.
That had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Powell now to take it out of the end zone.
Yes,
And
good
they'll
tackle.
get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the
I
field,
knew
Charles,
it.
they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the
I
end
know
zone
none of your
for
plays are
6.
good, so you have to
They're
run a
certainly
fucking...
hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive.
There goes my headset. It's about to fall apart.
Break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Because I should be winning by more.
Stafford's throw pulled in by Hopkins. Room here to run.
Why is there trucking? Yo, this drift is crazy.
Reaching the 30.
This drift is crazy.
39 yards there, a big one.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the
Travis
short
Kelce's
throw and turning
better,
it upfield.
whatever.
He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
So mad at him. Started comparing him.
On first down, Stafford here. Got a man open, it's Tyler Higbee. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford.
Get there. Get there.
Rolling to his left.
Oh, dude, that would have been an amazing throw.
Nice job escaping the pocket. And boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
On third down, here's a run by
All right.
Akers. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Good play.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford. Wide open receiver.
Oh my God. Making me blush. No.
Allen Robinson on the receiving end from Matthew Stafford. And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game.
You're calling! I was there!
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this
I get those
quarter.
goosebumps every time. Want to kill myself.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Not a lot. I haven't even been on GTA.
14 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch.
I have like 13 mil now. Almost 14.
For this and worked hard to make it happen.
Okay, I wanted him to go upfield, but dude, fucking wouldn't work.
Second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Alright, I don't know what play to run.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Trubisky rolling to his right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Harris running straight ahead. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about...
And he's into
Najee, the GOAT Harris.
Steelers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers answer back with
Najee's my GOAT. Najee's my GOAT.
And take the lead here in the 4th. Boswell for the extra point.
Wait, what? Are you getting off?
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in
You
as
fucking-
well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Dude, you kicked his ass. You
Boy,
fucking
tight
knocked
game
him
like this,
over.
fourth quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same.
That's why I was laughing so hard. You beat him up, bro.
Ultimately win it.
Oh my god.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
You know that was a pin.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He finds Hopkins complete.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd down. Play action. Stafford. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
All right, Allen Robinson. You can chill out for a sec. Take a break. Go on the sidelines. Don't play. Get injured.
Goal for any offense versus his own defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver.
Is he coming
where
on
any
me?
defender can step up.
No,
and cover.
Stomanowski.
Perfectly executed crossing route. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Good play, good play,
And he
good play.
wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup complete. And he's
Damn! He died.
16.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think
Holy
a guy
shit,
of
he
his
got
caliber?
fucking
So how does a
pummeled.
guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something,
See, if that wasn't...
and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what,
Yes!
you have to know where he
Stomanowski!
is and cover him on every play. Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And all
Let's
the
go.
way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Stafford now to throw. Steps away to his left.
Oh my god, my
And
character's
he'll
trucking.
get into
Oh
the
my
end
god.
zone. Touchdown Rams. Matthew Stafford with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see
Okay,
overtime.
I was hoping you wouldn't go for it.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Don't forget
Because
the extra
make
point
mistakes
did
last
something
time.
Good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Trubisky. Forced out to his left. Open man here is Gentry. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts.
It's not done yet.
As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Throwing now is Trubisky. Flushed out right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs,
Make it harder for you.
Run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Picked off by Trey Norwood.
There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
I can win with any team, especially Mitchell Trubisky.
And understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.